mean there aren't people of good character there. It just means that that's the way the game is rigged. They need re-election. There's the membership forms. I've been very active internationally. It's important that we protect that, but we can only protect that by riding. We can't stop the international agendas. We have to stop the conduct riding by riding. By stopping it riding by riding and using the courts in Canada, we can stop Codex and all the international assaults by asserting our sovereign control of our politicians and our government corporations. I've tried doing it internationally, and it's their game. The art of war, any of you that know that, you don't fight the enemy with the sun in your eyes at the battle time they choose and uphill. You'll always lose that battle. We have to change the landscape. What I'm preaching today is changing the landscape and has been for 14 years, and it does work. I've met and lobbied, I've talked a little bit about this already, I won't repeat myself. I don't follow scripts very well. Okay, the Conservative government has been good in the last while, so I do give them the credit. It's very important we do give appreciation where appreciation is due. Okay, so this is what we bring as a membership organization. That we have hired 2 bilingual people in the last month. So for the first time, our organizations do have bilingual capability. So if you call in, the receptionist answering and the backup receptionist are both able to speak to any of you in French or English. We have a track record of success as David against Goliath. We have a well-developed and clear plan of action, and it doesn't matter what happens. We're fighting fluoride removals in Ontario. We're fighting mandatory vaccination. They're all part of the same asserting our rights. And so it's important that you understand that this is no longer about health rights. This is about informed freedom of choice in everything in our lives, including who governs us, who our judges are, who our sheriffs are, and what they're all doing. We have an extensive long-term relationship with a high percentage of Canadian MPs, senators, and their staff. We have timely health freedom updates. I probably send out an update usually once a week, once every 2 weeks, sometimes twice a week. When we're in campaigns, it was our group that led the communication systems for the C-51 battles last year. We have a database. We call it the GIA, Grassroots Freedom Intelligence System. The GIA came from Grassroots Intelligence Agency, so we were mimicking what we call the evil alphabet gangs, the UNs and IMFs and CIAs and things. So we use the word GIA is what we are. Our database communications, we have over 160,000 emails that we press a button and send out. We broadcast fax. We have auto dialers. So we have set up a full election readiness room, the same as the Liberals and Conservatives have, and we can support any of our ridings the same as they can support, except we do it whichever party we need to support in anywhere we have. We do help defeat people. We do help elect people. We do work on long-term relationships, and that does work. Okay, conclusion, which I'm sure we're ready to get to here shortly. God is the only sovereign supreme being. All sovereign supreme beings are children of God and superior to all kings. There is no sovereign supremacy in any parliament, judge, or other agent and servant of a corporation. God created sovereign human beings, and I repeated what I said earlier here. True individual freedoms can only occur one human being at a time, and by that human being learning about the hierarchy of sovereign supremacy. That's my message today. Every one of you has to take responsibility. If you don't learn to think free, you can't act free, and you can't be free, to answer Sean Buckley's question. And you have to, they censor the information. So we are, in many ways, our book, Death by Modern Medicine, is an example. The newspapers, we have websites. And if you go to, right now, C6 is in the Senate. It got adjourned by a Liberal senator on the 23rd of June. We've written and asked for witness dates before the Senate to try to delay it further. We need to get any other organization here. This organization should contact me. They should be writing to the Senate asking for witness days. All of you should be writing to the Senate and asking for witness days, because you can block a bill and show that there is concern. The Liberals control the Senate, and the Liberals want your vote in Quebec. So you are the most important golden vote to Liberals right now. You have the most power. And I got 2 minutes left. Okay, honeybees. They're unique. They don't prey upon anybody else. So we're designed on a beehive principle. And so anyway, I think you get, the rest of this is just closing comments along the same line. This is important. So The founding organization, Friends of Freedom International, started in 1995. It was our first organization that developed the Beehive model. The Canadian Coalition for Health Freedom was developed in '97 as a direct response to providing an umbrella organization for federal input. And the Health Canada Abuse is documenting their activities. Freedom of Choice is for the legal actions, and Live Longer has all the information. I have a website. If anybody has a crisis, you can go to Tuck's Professional Services. I act as a consultant now. And then these are the websites I sell the forbidden products that they don't want anybody to have. Thank you very much for your time today.